Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened. My internet just down. Barely come back. So we are adding more time. Okay. So how do you do so far? You work on the second eyes now? Yeah. Okay. Let me put my things out. Where's P? Okay. All right. This so far I did this. I think you guys are working on the second eye. Yeah, so sorry, my internet was down. I have no clue whatsoever. Just suddenly just boom, gone. So I tell you guys the internet. Even longer, if I tell you, say, hey, we just have it cancel. I don't know when they come back. But finally come back. Good thing. So we probably stay not 10 to 15 minutes today. Okay. All right. So we keep going. Let me see, where is it? Okay, here. You go. Okay, now I'm going to do the second eyes. Okay, second eye overall is you see more. Okay, compare with the right left eye on our right hand side. Okay, here this one, you can see the indentation of the sections right here. Okay, so we want to make sure this position comparison for that is right. So make sure this bar is about almost one eye. Okay, almost one eye here. Okay. Okay, now paste iris and pupil about this much. And here's about this much. Okay, since you're going to place highlight on the iris and pupil, right here. The right middle here has a highlight right here. Okay, people say the eye is the window of a soul. So really important when we draw people, the eye have to be really look like the person. Okay, so the placement of the eye, the size, the shape have to be look like the original. Okay, so now we dark them. Okay, here you cannot see the circle. Okay, you won't be able to see and just the lower the ring of the pupil and the iris. You won't be able to see. It'll be black like I'll say 1/6 of the eye, the circle here. Okay. Then same thing from here, we're going to create some of the eyelash. So you can continue here. Then the pretty much just kind of go in like this. Okay. The white of the eyes not really bright. Here, this section, however, is a little bit brighter here. But here's has some shade. Okay, so the eyelash kind of curve like this way to all the way to the top, right passing the ring of the iris, just a little bit like this. Like that. Okay. Right. So that's the eye. I couldn't do the zooming. I hope one day we have a camera can do the zooming thing, but it cannot. I can move up, but I think we lost focus. Let me see. We lost focus, but that's pretty much the eye. Okay. I don't know how to do focus here. Okay, so far it's like this. Okay. Then I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little bit of shade on the face. I use the side of the pencil tip, kind of rough, side to side like this to create a skin tone. Not too dark, just a little bit. You can feel like that. Okay, so later I might use the Xiaomi. You know Xiaomi, right? I mentioned about Xiaomi. 不是虾米哦，是 Xiaomi. This thing. So I'm going to rub this later on. Okay? I just show you this thing can make it so even, so smooth. Okay. Some people instead use this, they use like a watercolor brush, or they use I think a girl's makeup. This is like a little tiny sponge stick. They use that to blending it. Okay, they can make it really smooth. All right, so you can do just kind of go over. You don't want the line, okay? You don't want the line. You just want the side to rub, create a skin tone. Okay, you can see from here coming down, middle here, and to the side here, the eye will be a little bit darker, just a little bit, not too much. Okay, and all the way down here. That. Okay, when we do this kind of shading, we try to create a little bit of curve. So instead like sideways, you do little bit like curve this way, this way, this way, curve. Okay, from this way to this way, curve. Okay, follow the contour of the face. Okay, so do this. All right, so here has a little shade. And do that. Okay, and then the hair also has some shading too. Okay, then over this side, the right side of Enze's face, we create this. Okay, right on top of the nose has some shade too. And right here, the eyelid. Okay, I always use this side. Okay, when we have this kind of lesson, or in the future do the people portrait, remember you have like a couple pencil sharpened ready, so don't go to sharpen your pencil all the time. Okay, I'll prepare at least 2 or 3 pencil. Okay, I'll prepare 2 or 3 pencil ready for me to do this picture. Okay. So corner of the eye here also has some shade. But watch out, don't press really hard. Okay. You will gradually create the shade. Okay, the side of the wing of the nose, some shade, and underneath the face of this nose here. So cast some shadow here as well. Okay. You just create layer. You find somewhere a little bit darker, you feel free to go back to dark a little bit. Okay. Don't try to do one, try to see you can match for shade. You're gradually adding to the shade. Okay. So gradually. I do the cheek, the face here too. It's about like this. Now it has a lot of those texture, not too smooth. Okay. Uh, I don't mind you use a paper stump, and you probably can, but be careful because paper stump when you do the shade, you might create some of the overlapping, so it shows some of the line really dark. Okay, but if you don't want to use this one or Xiaomi, you can use the tissue paper, really soft and really kind of even. You can use that too. Okay. So like I said, you can use brush, like a watercolor brush. Okay. Or you can use the women's use the makeup, those tiny sponge type of thing. Okay, you can use that too. They can blend in, make it smooth. Okay. By just pencil doing this, it's kind of rough, some texture. You don't want that. Okay, so you can use this to blending it. Once you're blending it, the color will keep getting lighter. So, Enze, you say you start class tomorrow? Yeah.
No, I started last week.
Oh, last week. Oh,
Mhm.
so how many class you have every day?
I had four.
Oh, four only? So each class
Uh,
for how long? 2 hours?
no, I have no, I go to a pub or a private school. So
Uh-huh.
it's like we go like with A days and B days. And like on A days we have four classes and B days we have like four different classes. And it like
Oh,
just switches.
I see. Do you
Yes,
have
yes.
a assign your class a teacher or you don't have your classes? Do you have
Um,
assigned a teacher for just your class or no?
yeah,
You do? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So what she teach? What the subject
Um,
she teach? She
or
or
no. I don't have one teacher who teaches everything. I have like multiple teachers who teach different stuff.
huh? But do you have a one just for your class teacher?
No.
No? Okay. Well, when I was in college, we have one teacher is assigned to our class teacher. But of course, we have a different classes, different teacher. But one teacher, one professor is kind of in charge of my class. So we have so many announcement or some
Mhm.
classes activity. Then he is the one to let us know. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, but well, every school different, I guess. Okay, still keep working on the shade. Okay, so kind of move down to the neck here. Create some shade. But you can see when I do the shade, I don't just do this way. I try to follow the contour of the skin. So it's like this way. So I create that. Okay. So when I shade, it will create illusion of the skin, the contour was showing. Okay. I won't show too much. I'm probably just showing to the neck area and maybe going down a little bit to the top of the shoulder here. Okay, so pretty much just that. It might show a little bit the shoulder here. Okay, so it'll be here. So do you guys do a lot of thing on the summer? You probably go to summer camp, right? I know Xiaofan went to
Yeah.
China, right? How about Sui? Do you go anywhere this summer?
No, because we got a dog. So we
Oh, that's
couldn't
right, that's right. You
go.
told me. So you change every plan.
Yeah.
I see. What kind of dog?
Iba Inu.
Oh, you know, it's a small dog, right? You know, it's a
Yeah.
medium small dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I passed the adult dog age. I don't have energy to take my dog now. I have dog back to back. First one, I have a golden retriever. Then after that, we have a husky. Then I think that's enough. Back to back. So totally about 20 years have dog with me. So it's kind of sometimes inconvenient. When we travel, we have to find someone to taking care of the dog. So end up just my older kids stay home, taking care of the dog. I feel like, oh man, maybe not good for my son. She's have to come with us too. So Okay, you cannot do, you cannot know what I'm doing. I'm doing the shirt a little bit. I can doing this part here. So you probably cannot see what I'm doing yet. Yeah, so far it's like this. Okay, I did add some, but you don't need to. You can just part do this part above will be fine. Okay, so keep moving up. Okay, so we have those embossing tool. So some of the hair here, if you want to use embossing tool to create highlight, you can do that too. Okay, we've been doing a couple ways to do show the highlight. We've been using this fine eraser to create highlight. Okay, then we also show you the use the embossing tool. You can use that too. Okay, but you want to do that before you shading on the hair. You want to do that ahead. And we tend to make a smaller tip. Be careful because even though we feel like a refine, but sometimes we put refine the tip when we shade won't show. Okay, so you have to be careful, choose the right one. So like I say, you feel free to try the tip on the side to see how thick it will be. Okay. So I will use this one. So I don't know, they don't have like a thing. So I make a size. So 7 is kind of small. Okay. So this one's one. It's my set, the biggest one, VY one. So this one will be kind of 7th biggest one. I use this one to create some hair. So feel free to erase some of the line if you want to. Okay. So when you shade, they will show. But if you already shade, then you might think about erase a little bit, then you use this one. Okay. Otherwise, you can just use the eraser, this one. When you shade everything, okay, then use the eraser go in. Then you go back to use refine mechanical pencil to refine some of the line. Okay, there's so many ways to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to use the embossing tool. Like I say, this is probably the number 7's big one. Okay, it's kind of fine one. Okay, not too fine. Okay, just create some of the highlight. The top here. When you do that, you cannot be too light because if you're too light, you didn't create enough deep depth. So when you shade, it'll probably just cover it. Okay, so you make sure you have a little stress on the top of the paper. Okay, and I want the left side here. Okay. That's not shading. So remember the head, don't make this too flat. Okay, the whole thing, the head kind of curve is kind of curving like this. Okay, so curve to here. Okay, so now I can, so we do shading. Try not to just shade like this. We still kind of draw the line. Okay. Because it's organic shape, so try not to draw too stiff. Okay, make a line more like curvy. So enter your hair is like a brownish looking. That's the original color, or you dye your hair.
No, that was just the sun.
Oh, really? So what is the
Yeah.
color of your hair?
Oh,
Dark
black. It's like,
black?
yeah, it's like dark brown.
Yeah, you're more like a brownish color. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mhm. I found that your eyebrows kind of eyelash is long. I see it's real, the eyelash.
No, it's fake.
Okay, so wow, you got long eyelash.
Yeah.
Okay, so I use the side tip, but more toward the top. Then just kind of create a line like this. Okay. Same thing, try not to just make it one press to make it whatever the volume will be. You gradually add to that. Okay. The top like this. Okay. I go move to here. What you guys want to know if we next time we try to do some changes, something else. What thing you guys want to draw? You got more interest. Do you have any idea? Like draw anime?
Yeah. Kind of.
Anime character
Yeah.
or something else? You say the anime characters. What type? I have.
I don't know.
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull out. Let me see. Mm, Let me see if I can pull out anything. Mhm. You can like to do this type thing. Oh, hold on. This or let me see. This type or let me see. Cutie, this type or all of them. Mhm. This type. Okay, for this type drawing, look complicated. But once you know how to do that, you'll find out it's actually not too bad. Only thing is when we draw this thing, you need to, the line to be lighter. So how we do this kind when we do, what doing Japanese anime? We use two different kind of pencil, okay? First thing we use called long photo blue pencil. We draw over. Then after that, we use a pencil go over, called inking. Then after that, we use a Xerox copier to copy it. All the blue lines gone. Then we can find a really nice line. Okay, that's how we do this thing. Okay. Just let me talk to Coco to see what we're gonna do. Okay, so if you like to do that, I can show you how to do that way. Okay. Okay, keep going, work on Enze. Okay. Let's can work on the lips. Okay. Good thing Enze didn't use the lipstick. I don't think you use a lipstick for this one. Do you? I don't see any lipstick on this.
No.
But I think one day you will, right?
Maybe.
Okay, so here is the corner of the mouth like this, a little bit dark like this. Same thing on this one here. We kind of press down, go this way. Okay, middle not too dark. Okay, then here's a little bump here. Okay, here. So how's the weather in Texas now? Cool down a little bit, still hot
It's kind of hot.
and hard?
Yeah.
Okay,
In the mornings, it's not that hot,
oh, that's good.
but during the afternoon, it's really hot.
Okay, we here still really hot. So you can see the mouth, around the mouth has a little kind of ring. The ring is like a little bit lighter around it. Okay, a little bit lighter around it. Okay, so work on the shade. Today we'll go over a little bit. It's okay because we kind of have like a 5 to 10 minutes little break for my internet problem. So I hope you guys don't mind. Do you have a lot of homework today? And do you have a lot of homework today?
I have some homework, yeah.
Okay, all right. So we finish like 7, here will be 7:05 now. So maybe another 5 minutes, then we're done. Okay, so next week I'm probably going to do more detail. Okay, finish the hair, maybe refining more detail for the shading. Okay, so after next week, we have, like I said, we take a 2 weeks break. So we want to do everyone. So Xiaofan, if you can send me a picture. So when we come back, we're finishing your portrait, then we start a new thing. Probably anime characters. Can be boy, can be girls. Sounds good? So you can see. So Enze, are you driving? Or you see the front passengers seat?
I can drive.
Oh, so you take picture, you're driving. Is that right?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah? Oh my gosh, I hope you're not.
Yeah. Oh, no, not in that picture, no.
Okay. So you're driving, you take picture?
My mom was driving, I took a picture.
Oh, okay. That's it. So, oh my gosh, you're driving, you
Mhm.
take your own picture. That's scary.
Oh, yeah.
Because realize this is the belt, right? It's for the buckle, the belt. You're going to tie yourself here. So what's this thing, the stripe here? Now realize, oh my God, that's the car safety belt. But even so, I scold you. Sometimes I do take a picture when I drive. It's a bad habit. Sometimes when I drive, I see, oh my gosh, look at that sunset, so pretty. Then I take my camera to take a picture, but I have to make sure nobody's around me, especially no police car. It's bad. Someone not doing that. It's scary. Okay, so far like this. Okay, so I will say just this way. I did see you guys do pretty okay. Just watch out the shape of the eye. Okay, the size, and if you can see how I do it, so can fix that. I will save on the YouTube. Okay, I will send to Li Lao. So if you want to see how I do this one, see how I do that, you can ask Li Lao send you the link what we do today. Okay, so next week we're going to finish this Enze's portrait. Then we take 2 week break. And when we come back, Xiaofan, remember you send me your picture, the pretty picture, so we can draw you. Okay? Any questions? No question? Okay, good night. See you guys next week. Okay? All right. Good night. Good night, Sui. Good night, Xiaofan. Bye, Xiaofan. Xiaofan, can you hear me? Oh.
拜拜。
Okay, don't forget send me a picture, okay?
好，拜拜。
Okay, bye bye.